Hi everyone. Welcome to Would You Rather, the 55th video in 2 weeks. That's right. I didn't do it last week. I don't know why I didn't do it last week. But here we are tonight to make up for it. Hope you're up for it. I know I am. So, enough said, let's get into it. We're just gonna dive right into our first decision. Would you rather throw up every day or have diarrhea every day? And we're gonna start off with a disgusting decision. Off. 44% says they rather throw up every day. 56% says they would rather have diarrhea every day. I know how that felt. It did not feel good at all. Same with throwing up. Would you rather be too hot or too cold? Too hot? 35% says they'd rather be too hot, and 65% says they'd rather be too cold. If I were to be too hot, I would be like laying there in my own sweat. I will flood my entire bedroom of sweat. If it's like, let's say 200, no, that's too, 110 degrees, then I would most definitely be too hot. Or what if it's like 100 and 110 degrees, negative 110 degrees, and yeah, I would be too cold. So anyway, moving on. Would you rather? Would you rather be immortal and have no friends, or be immortal and have friends? Mortal. Wow, 69% says they'd rather be immortal and have no friends. 31% says they'd rather be mortal and have friends. Well, I am mortal, and I always dreamed to be immortal. That was during my days in middle school where I have wanted to be immortal. But I still believe that to this day. So, but I will still have my friends if I'm immortal. But right now, I'm just mortal. Moving on. Would you rather be forced to dance every time you heard music, or be forced to sing along to any song you heard? Dance. 41% says they'd rather be forced to dance every time they heard music, or 59% says they'd rather be forced to sing along to any song they've heard. I mean, I groove a little at work, and my coworkers probably sing a little bit when they hear like Backstreet Boys or other song in general. I don't know. Moving on. Would you rather never have to breathe or never have to sleep? Hmm. Never have to breathe. Wow. 25% says they rather never have to breathe, and 75% says they rather never have to sleep. But I need air and sleep. I need them both. You can't expect me to never do neither one of them. Would you rather work for a boss you hate but make good money, or work for a boss that you love but make minimum wage? I want that good money. So yeah. 65% says they rather work for a boss you hate but make good money. 35% says they rather work for a boss that they love but to make minimum wage. I mean, I don't care if I don't care if the boss is more hated as long as I'm getting good money out of it. I don't care if the boss hates me or loves me or hates me. I don't care. I'm making that good money. Would you rather never shave again or brush your teeth again? Brush teeth again. 40% says they rather never shave again, and 60% says they rather never brush their teeth again. So they'll have yellow teeth for the rest of their life. And as for those who would rather never shave again, it's not even November, so you still got time to shave off your beard or mustache or whatever. I mean, come on. Would you rather stop aging for the next 20 years or win 150K in a lottery? One hundred 150K. Wow, 68% says they rather stop aging for the next 20 years. 32% says they rather win 150K in a lottery. Uh, I guess I guess maybe in the next 20 years I'll probably stop aging at the age of 46. No, that's not possible. That's not possible. You know what? I'll just stick with the 150K lottery. Let's do one more and then do the top five decisions. How about that? Would you rather swap the digits in your age or swap the digits in your height? Age. 30% says they rather swap the digits in their age, and 70% says they rather swap the digits in their height. I mean, I'm 26, and if I were to swap the digits in my age, 2 and 6, and swap, I take 2 and 6 and swap them, I would be 62 years old. I would be absolutely 62. And if I were to swap I don't even want to think about the height, swapping the digits in my height. That would be like, oof, I don't even want to know. All right, guys, it's 10:50. Let's do the top five choices. Are you ready for this? I'm ready. Let's start with number five. Would you rather be held in high regard by your parents or be held in high regard for your friends? Be held in regard by your parents. 87% says they'd rather be held in high regard of their parents. 13% says they'd rather be high regarded by their friends. I mean, family comes first, right? Number 4. Would you rather take a trip to the depths of the ocean and discover new creatures, or take a trip through the cosmos and see the entire universe? The depths of the ocean and discover new creatures. 27% says they'd rather take a trip to the depths of the ocean and discover new creatures. 73% says they'd rather take a trip through the cosmos and see the entire universe. Well, I already took a trip to the depths of the ocean, and that's when I met Monia. Pandaemonia. And taking a trip to the cosmos, through the cosmos and seeing the universe, it would be mind blowing. I'm not gonna lie. Number 3. Ooh, would you rather Skittles or M&Ms? Hmm, Skittles. 65% says they rather Skittles, and 35% says they rather M&Ms. I mean, I like both of those candies. I mean, I have both those candies at work. I have one of them at I take I buy one of them on for home, and I mean, I just gotta. I mean, what other choice do I have? Um, Number 2. Would you would you rather be born with a giraffe neck or be born with an elephant trunk? What the crap? Are you serious? A giraffe neck. 58% says they would rather be born with a giraffe neck, and 42% says they'd rather be born with an elephant trunk. I mean, does it look like I have a neck of a giraffe? I mean, my neck's not all that long or lengthy. One time I had a long neck. My mom says I had the neck of an extraterrestrial. I don't know. It was like 12 years ago. She said that, or 13. I don't know. All right, guys. It's now time for the number one decision. Are you ready for it? Let's see. Number one. Would you rather be part of an arranged marriage or spend your life as a single person? An arranged marriage. Be a part of an arranged marriage. Screw that. 52% says they'd rather be part of an arranged marriage. 48% says they rather spend their life as a single person. You know what? Screw the single life. I'm erasing that from my mind. I'm done being single. I'm spoken for. I'm happy again. Screw being single. Because being single would take me to such lengths. I mean, it happened back in November. Alright, guys. That about does it for Would You Rather. I'm sorry this video had to be a little short. Or mid. Or mid short or something. But I do have an announcement. Tomorrow, yes or no Q&A. Hope you guys are ready for that, because I know I am. So yeah, I'm gonna end this. It's not a stream, but I'm just gonna end the video here. Maybe tomorrow I'm still on a break from Fortnite, so I'm probably gonna have something else in store for you guys. Like, I don't know. You'll believe me when you see it. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your night. Goodbye.